Let's dance. I'm Maxwell Garcia. This is MWG Sports, and today we're doing a film analysis on Taylor Heinicke, who is the quarterback for the Washington football team, the 7-9 Washington football team, who played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Super Wildcard Weekend, Saturday night, and Taylor Heinicke made his second ever NFL start. He was a backup XFL quarterback in 2020, and he was brought on the Washington football team as a quarantine quarterback so that the football team never had a scenario like the Broncos with Kendall Hilton, because that was a disaster. And he ended up starting because Alex Smith was injured and Dwayne Haskins was released. And Taylor Heinicke against the Bucs and Tom Brady was competitive. He almost won the game, and he didn't get that much help from his running game, which only got him like around 40 yards in between Antonio Gibson and J.K. McKissick. So he had to throw for a bunch of yards, and he did. And he made a bunch of great decisions, just pounding, and his mobility within the pocket, just bouncing off defenders. Like, whew. Let's just watch the film because it was impressive for a surprise start. And when you don't have any expectations for a guy, you're just like, wow, this guy's doing pretty good. In the first quarter, on the first drive, we're going to have Taylor Heinicke throwing sort of deep to Cam Sims on a post route, and this is because he makes a great decision reading the safety, Anthony Winfield. Anthony Winfield has to make a decision. Are you going to guard Logan Thomas on the post route or Cam Sims on the post route? The safety chooses Logan Thomas. Taylor Heinicke sees that and delivers the accurate choice, but not an accurate ball, because he makes Cam Sims jump and it's not really in rhythm. And you're going to see it here. Cam Sims didn't really have a chance for it, but Taylor Heinicke's probably nervous, so you can't really blame him too much here. On the second drive of the game, Taylor's going to have to make a big-time throw on third down, and he does. And this is where the Bucs kind of get confused on the coverage on the top of the screen, and Cam Sims is going to be open on the sideline, and Taylor's going to deliver the throw. And there's nothing other than this that number 32, the safety, Mike, has to do better to get to Cam Sims, and he doesn't. But later that drive, Taylor throws an interception off of a batted pass. Not his fault, but hey, it happens. 1st and 10 on his third drive. This is where we're going to see some sweet mobility from Taylor. Oh, throwing on the run to Logan Thomas on the sideline, who comes back to him. Beautiful right there. Later that drive, Taylor delivers a throw over the middle. I want you to remember this route because McLaurin's Scary Terry's running over the middle, staring down the safety. So the safety stays in position all the way back there, and he's going to deliver a throw over the middle. Pretty accurate, giving McLaurin plenty of space to catch it. But just remember this for later. Here we have a beautiful evasiveness play from Taylor. Evades a free rusher, miscommunication by the O-line right there, and picks up the first down with his legs, something Alex Smith wouldn't do. Here we are in the end zone, and can Taylor do well against the blitz? We're going to see right here because the Bucs are bringing the heat. Throws sideline ball. First man coverage to Steven Sims. Just look how beautiful this ball is placed right there on the sideline. Amazing. On the next sequence of plays I'm going to show you, it's in the second quarter, and we're going to see play after play of just quick throws. We're going to have some separation by the quarterback, and Taylor's going to see that, and it's like, okay, let me just pick up these easy dink and dunk 5 yards. Pretty simple as a quarterback, but on the fourth play of these short passes, the cornerback catches on, and Taylor is slightly late on the throw, and it gets incomplete. So let me just show you the series of plays where we're going to have separation of the quarterback 24 on the Bucs, and Cam Sims is just easy 5-yard stop route, and Taylor delivers it to the outside where he can catch it easily. Here we're going to have this play action pass where the linebacker's caught looking in the backfield, and we're going to have open sideline throw. This next throw is going to be a 5-yard stop from Taylor to McLaurin. Taylor's going to deliver right to his chest. Easy throw. Got to pick it up all day. But this play, Taylor just doesn't throw it with anticipation. He's late to it, and that's why it's going to be incomplete to Cam Sims running a slant route over the middle. It's halftime. Taylor's probably really excited. The football team's excited. They're in the game. It's 18-7. And the first drive in the third quarter, Taylor leads the team down the field, and it's in the end zone. And Taylor delivers probably his worst pass all night, except for maybe the final drive, but he just didn't deliver a pass. It's just mental there on the last drive. We'll get to that. So early on in the third quarter, we're going to have this underneath route with Logan Thomas. Taylor just beams it with way too much juice, and it was almost a tipped ball to be intercepted against cover 2. So close. Taylor was really lucky here. On that drive, Washington picked up a field goal. The Washington defense stopped Tom Brady. They get the ball. Taylor leads them down the field. Here we are in the red zone again. What is Taylor going to do? And Taylor delivers his most shocking play of the night, where you're just in straight awe. And this is the play where he jumps and dives for the pylon. Here it is. It's man coverage. Taylor probably sees that. He's like, okay, if I can run this ball, I'm going to pick up some nice yards. Somehow manages to get out of the pocket, standing, jumps for the pylon, gets it. Chase Young runs to him, points at the back of him. Number 4, Heinicke, remember his name, because what a play this was. Just doing his best Johnny Manziel impression in college, by the way, and just inspires the whole team. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, the Bucs score 10 more points. It's not looking so good with 5 minutes left in the game, but Taylor's going to step up right here on a 3rd and 10 and throw. Just what an amazing throw to Steven Sims on the corner, right on the money. Man coverage. Doesn't get much better than that. You're going to see him. You're going to see his hips, just right the clean pocket. His toe pointed at Steven Sims. Perfect ball. The scores. 31-23. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. The Washington football team has the ball. Tom Brady is on the edge of his bench sheet, and he's sweating it out because Taylor has played pretty well up until this point in the game. A few mistakes, a few missed throws, but overall he's just playing beyond expectations. But on this drive, Taylor makes some mental mistakes and one physical one, and we're going to see that right here on 1st and 10. We're going to have Logan Thomas just do a quick 5-yard stop, and Cam Sims doing a post route where Taylor doesn't lead Cam Sims into open space, throws it into an impossible area for Cam Sims to catch it, similar to the first play that I showed you. And now here we are at 3rd and 10. This is some mental mistakes here where Taylor sees the wide receiver open but doesn't pull the trigger, probably because he's just scared of 2 plays earlier of what happened. He doesn't throw it to Cam Sims doing the same exact post route, and here we are. Taylor was running all game, but when he had open space versus man coverage, he didn't take up that open space. And the Washington football team loses to the Buccaneers 31-28. Valiant effort by Taylor Heinicke. Is he going to be like a starting quarterback of the Washington football team next year? The answer is a complete maybe. He was a surprise, and I'll just like to take you back to week 2 when Justin Herbert surprisingly started against the Chiefs. He played very well in that game, but the very next week against the Panthers, he played all right because the Panthers actually got film on him in an NFL start. And Heinicke didn't really have any NFL film on him for this game. So that's to be noted. I don't know if he's going to be like a starting quarterback for the football team, but he's going to stick around for sure. I already followed his Instagram. I'm really excited to see if the football team brings in any quarterback for competition. Maybe Sam Darnold. You really never know. And Alex Smith is going to be there hanging around. So we're going to see a quarterback competition in Washington this year in August. And maybe Taylor could win the job. He had a few mistakes, but overall, the biggest factor for him in this game was his mobility. He kept plays alive. He extended one play on the sideline to Logan Thomas. What a beautiful play. Not many quarterbacks extend plays like that with their legs. He did miss some throws at times, and we have no idea if he could actually deliver a deep ball because he did not throw it past 40 yards in this game. And you kind of need to throw the deep ball at one point if you're an NFL quarterback. If not, quarterbacks are not going to give any separation to the receivers. But most of his throws were on target. He took what the defense gave him, especially on the sequence of like the short passes that I showed you. Taylor Heinicke was very impressive, and I'd like for him to stick around. I would like to maybe watch him in 2021 some more because that mobility is fun to watch. Who doesn't love quarterbacks who are mobile? That's why Johnny Manziel, I'll mention his game again, even though he's irrelevant now, even though he's going to be a starting quarterback in the fan chooses what happens league. Anyways, yeah, Taylor Heinicke almost won the game for the Washington football team. You're going down strong, buddy. But now it's the Bucs' turn, and maybe Tom Brady leads his team to the Super Bowl and gets his 7th ring. Maybe, but Aaron Rodgers is going to have to say something about that. Josh Allen too, Patrick Mahomes. We still got more weekends of playoff football, and I cannot be more excited to watch those. Thank you for watching. Make sure you bless them. Peace out.